Alright, so we are akwa beyond from Braga and SMTV and so idi am jiso any promise the blogger. Yenua be me bia owo amanoni de nsemi abepto abonten say Honorable Kennedy Agyapong Japan. Onye nipa e wo say man ben eye MPP ye flag bearership ne koresan say papa no enema waye no on samfata so be the flag bearer of the new patriotic party na the reasons no dey to abonten ne busua e doso video no ewa nemom no hwega kra ma beka ho asan wi a yaka no ahwe ni nyina de ato so ntimi enko hwe 5 minutes of the video embra na wi a de yaka no meka nsem bia fa ho ne ahwe last one so aka no ebusua yenkombra.
Contest coming up within the MPP come January 2026 to elect the flag bearer to face the NDC in 2028. The two main people in contention are Bawumia and Ken Agyapong. And I'm trying to answer the question, why not Ken Agyapong? Why not Ken Agyapong? And it should not be Ken Agyapong at all. And these are some of the reasons I'll be doing a series of videos to explain why not Ken Agyapong. You remember there's a woman based in the UK here where I live. She used to campaign for Mahama and the NDC. She used to insult Bawumia especially, and then Akufo-Addo, and then the MPP government at the time used to attack them with very terrible words. And at some point, he also attacked Ken Agyapong, and then Ken Agyapong came back and then also insulted her. Let's look at one of the videos from Ken Agyapong when Ken Agyapong attacked her.
Already or London, with an hotel for now. And so you mistake the one. Or London, yeah. Or a blogger, I guess. Okay. It's your wig, I say now, already. I don't even need to talk to her. Because my wig, she looks like a 90-year-old woman. Oh, and I only can do me head. Now, my houseboy be our shaman crama, so they will pick the Bowery. And I'm sorry, you met me up on the things I will buy. The houseboy no shaman crama, so crown easily was open. The usual say, really? Yeah.
Wow, those were some very harsh words, right? Well, so those two were going back and forth, right, against each other. And then somehow, during the period when MPP had to then elect a flag bearer, I think it was 2023 or so, before the 2024 election. So it was mainly against between Bawumia and Ken at that time. And this woman went to support Ken Agyapong. I don't know what conversations happened back end, but then she started attacking Bawumia like hell, throwing all sort of very dirty allegations against Bawumia. Let's have a listen to one of such allegations. Terrible. Terrible.
A lady be or cast for Dr. Bawumia. I say, we are say some penipa. And you pan a pen and wasem. So lady also friend Maria more quabwood, oh kuno. Oh kuno. Oh, the imagine some more cover about me and about me at the Nako court. Now, what come on the damages? On the cast about me and your
MPs wouldn't be that. There would both institutions now wouldn't be that. Just or Barbie and Raw office now no more da. Never told me ma. Me bogana for money. Me say moko bisa Bawumia. What name man the da rough. That's number one. Expose number one. More to come. Samira Bawumia. Bisa Ukunu say what is his relationship with Ajuasafu? Samira Bawumia. Ask your husband, has he had an affair with Ajuasafu before? Has he had sexual intercourse with Ajuasafu? Bisa Bawumia. Samira Bawumia. Bisa Ukunu Bawumia. So only Ajuasafu adana. Yo mimi chinkwa siyasem. Bisa no. Samira Bawumia, Bisa Ukunu Bawumia Vice President. Se oni Ajuasafu adana. Because ye mubi mudi yedim so onene die. And the ma Ajuasafu bufu ya ufri Ghana. Because now Akufo-Addo ashim Bawumia ashim.
Alright, Ebusunya. One will say, in someone this guy is saying no, it's on facts. See, Kennedy Agyapong is not someone you can trust. When him say this lady in question, I can who answer me ya, or no general more casan quasia seminary nano. At the end of the day, Kennedy Agyapong sa koi, and it's how you let the way go to a picture. Yes, only lady way go to a picture. Ah, lady no didn't start to come, and I was even shocked to see the picture because I asked myself, it's not the same person Kennedy Agyapong was warning that when we can't send be and on the last one and all those stuffs, and you went ahead and took a picture with the same person. You took a picture with the same person that you can't want them. You see, if you trust this man, like now you have something wrong that is going through your mind. Someone who can say this today and the next day he's doing different thing. The same thing that he preached against is no or something the same thing. So that person should not be trusted. You see, was that in Japan pam nefri MPP party. And that is fact. That is fact. Because you can't the person now or no at them. The person even alleged say Kufuado and name Baumia crying as just of what this same person no. You go and still talk to this same person and take a picture with the person, hug the person. Who does that? You think we are case? Bro, see, I think someone should sit Kennedy Agyapong down and tell him, Saboga, you are joking. Now, I don't know Jimmy for sir, I'll state another betrayal no din semuno. Now, there's a don't know Jimmy for. Are you people don't have campaign message? You don't have campaign message. So the only thing you can do is to just be going around and insulting and spreading false news, fake news about people, because that's the only way you can win. What you say? So me, I think you there. What do you need? My person make a let's go and watch the rest of the video. We are. You can't now, but near children. Oh, video. Near video now can remember.
And the man Joasa Fubufu ya ufri Ghana. Because now Kufuado ashim ba umi ashim. Joasa Fushu de wo meba.
Imagine say obao. You see, but the mommy feel ba umi and say on say we won't feel. On say Mahaman could be dry. On say this one could be dry. Ba umi and ye no. On say won't feel. On so Dr. Baumian also won't feel cry.
Okay, so you had it yourself. And these were all ongoing. Unfortunately, Ken did not stop any of those terrible words from going out towards Bawumia. And then Bawumia won. Then later we saw this woman with Kennedy Agyapong, right? They visited, she visited Kennedy Agyapong in Ghana, and they had some lovely time, right? As you can see in this video.
Amen. Amen. For the confidence reposed in me. Amen. He who runs away, no. Good afternoon, everybody. Where we are seeing is believing. As I catch them, we say a inspiration, a menyano. Because Yaba Honorable Ken, the property now, all see no what hemano.
Great. And then she started visiting the radio station to speak for Ken, supporting Ken in every way, right? But you see, leadership, it must show wherever you are, whether you are elected, not elected yet, wherever you find yourself. If you are born a leader, it's in you. Discipline is one such thing that we really need to encourage in leadership. For someone like this woman, who has done terrible and said terrible things against the MPP, why would she go, well, would she even be welcome by any person that wants to lead the MPP? You know, so it's almost as if Kennedy Agyapong was behind her, pushing her to destroy the MPP. You know, it looks like Kennedy Agyapong has been behind certain people who have really targeted MPP, tried to destroy the MPP. One of such person is this woman here. The other person is A+, and I'll get to that in my next video. So for you delegates going to vote in January, me, I'm not a registered member of the MPP, but I love certain personalities within the MPP. One of such personalities is Bawumia. I love his heart, where his heart is at. You can see clearly that the man has a heart for Ghana, and he has a heart for you, foot soldiers. For me, it's not the petty little monies that people may give you, like in Agyapong may give you 100 here, 500 there. Those things don't matter. I need to see through your heart. There are people who are called grifters, so they give you a little bit of money as bait to get you to give them power, and then they use and abuse you. Ken has never, ever been accountable to anybody. He has never worked under anybody. I remember asking him a question here in the UK when he visited some time back, why he had not gone for a ministerial appointment. And then he said to me, hell no, he was never gonna, because he doesn't want to account to anybody. He doesn't want anybody being on his neck, asking him, why have you done this? Have you done that? Have you not done this? For such a person, if you cannot serve people, you cannot lead people. It's simple as that. On my next video, I'll come back onto it, and then we'll talk about his relationship with A+, how A+ won against the NDC and the MPP. God bless.
See, Ebusuya, in some no, no. This one because I'll share video you know. You are now convinced that what I was saying was true. The same person, no, all of a sudden is your friend. The enemy, no, the one who was alleging and saying things that enya no kre our crowd be man the one no. All of a sudden, that same person is your friend. You see you catch them one. But I've been telling you guys, say you trust Agyapong, at your own risks. That's the truth. That is the honest truth. You trust him at your own risks. We've been telling you several times, Masa, this guy is not someone you can trust. He's not someone you can trust. But say, you say, maybe you want 10 years and I say, we don't know what we are talking about. But someone that you claim that woman warning, if she repeats that thing again, you take her on, and all of a sudden, you are with the same person. Agyapong, he can never be trusted. What if someone kind of boss lady in the crowd pass on because answer no can? Because I can say, shall I set a Jimmy for in someone I'm working? One is on one. So it could even be say on one called born a pass, go and say these things about them, provoke them. Because all of a sudden, that same person who were campaigning for the NDC, who insulted the Kufadu and Baumia, is now your friend. She's now your friend. Or campaigning out is here. And you want we the grassroots to come and follow you and go and vote for you. But say, don't be deceived by Agyapong because he is the most a person or a snake under grass. Who snake under grass? I don't know. I'm telling you. Who probably a snake? I mean, no. When him say, delegates no, you ain't mistake and go to a bam farmer this guy. Because you go to a man a boy you. If a be a yaman for the never ban, obey me. Say the Abanko market in Japan. You lose election simple. Because someone here some campaign. Don't be any some here some bonny videos can catch the Ghana for. I'm telling you. I'm telling you the honest truths. I'm telling you. So, as a patriot, as a fellow patriot, our delegate out to Aban. Waban over number 1, Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Baumia no pay. And as I say, there is nothing you can say about him. There is nothing. But with Agyapong, oh bro, they have more than 50 billion. They have more than 50 billion things they can say about him. If I'm able to lose election, even before we go to the polls. So as a delegate, make no mistake. The biggest mistake you can ever make is to vote for Agyapong. That is the biggest mistake I will be to me. Don't ever try to make that mistake. And I'm very confident so be to me. Now why is that? How Ghana and TV and Yama Siso Ghana party MPP mu and the Ocos we are seeing and only the bro. The am just so any promise the blog. Make sure subscribe to channel no Eddie am I you so now watch the watching or comment section. You leave your comments, natural watching. Then I'll unify in somewhere Eddie 2 day. The abandoned to join them so many 2 join account. And you want to on here we are. na just say di ho komo. The more you keep on commenting and keep on subscribing to our channel, the more you promote and let Ghanaians know about what is going on and what we're talking about. I'm coupon Instagram money na some to boss and happy piano, but I'm bit